Welcome to Reality 33 TV. In this video, I want to discuss the rapper Heavy D, born Dwight Myers in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Heavy D grew up in Mount Vernon, New York in the 1970s. In the mid-80s, he and his childhood friends formed the group Heavy D and the Boys. They were the first group signed to Andre Harrell's label, Uptown Records, with Heavy D as the frontman and only rapper. Eddie F. was his business partner, DJ, and one of the producers. The other two members, Trouble T. Roy and G Wiz, were the dancers. Their first single, Mr. Big Stuff, which was heavily influenced by Heavy's love for R&B, was an immediate hit on radio stations and helped to propel the band's first album, 1987's Living Large. The album also introduced another hit single, Overweight Lovers in the House, which became a playful moniker for Heavy D. The album went gold and eventually platinum. The group's second album, Big Time, included the hits We Got Our Own Thing, produced by Teddy Riley, and The Girls They Love Me. The album performed better than the first, quickly going platinum and peaking at #1 on the Billboard R&B hip-hop charts. In 1990, while on tour, Heavy D and the Boys experienced tragedy when Troy T. Roy Dixon fell to his death after a show. During horseplay backstage, they rolled a barrel at Troy, and to avoid being hit, he jumped on a railing, but he slipped and fell to his death. He was only 22 years old. Following Troy's death, Heavy D and the Boys released their third album, Peaceful Journey, on which several songs were dedicated to Troy. Pete Rock, who is Heavy D's cousin, and a producer who worked on several of the group's songs, created a rap tribute to T. Roy called They Reminisce Over You, with his bandmate CL Smooth. The album reached platinum status and made it to number 21 on the Billboard 200 and number 5 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. It included the popular singles Now That We Found Love featuring Aaron Hall and Is It Good to You. After the Peaceful Journey album, Heavy D dabbled in the acting world, making guest appearances on popular 90s shows such as A Different World and Living Single. He also sang the theme songs for In Living Color and Mad TV. In 1992, he appeared on Michael Jackson's single Jam from the Space Jam soundtrack. Heavy D made his return to music with the group's fifth and final album, Nothing But Love, which was the group's most successful release, reaching number 11 on the Billboard 200, number 1 on Billboard's top R&B hip-hop albums chart, and was certified 2 times platinum. While still an artist at Uptown Records, Heavy was instrumental in convincing Andre Harrell to originally hire Sean Diddy Combs for his first music business gig as an intern. In 1996, Heavy D became the president of Uptown Records. During this time, he developed the boy band Soul for Real and was the executive producer and principal writer of several songs on the group's breakout album, Candy Rain. He also discovered the artist Monifa and signed her to Uptown Records. She is known for her singles You and Touch It. Heavy later became senior vice president at Universal Music and continued acting, with his most notable appearance being in the 1999 drama film The Cider House Rules. Heavy D's final live performance was with Eddie F. at the 2011 BET Hip Hop Awards. It was their first live TV performance together after 15 years. In November of the same year, Heavy D was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center after collapsing at home. He later passed away from a blood clot, most likely caused by a long plane ride from the UK. Heavy D was 44 years old. His legacy continues to live on through his timeless music. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more.